Hello and welcome to our Deacon Diary for this week, and this is our last week of Eastertide as we move swiftly towards Pentecost. But over the past few weeks we've had a chance to reflect on a few of the sometimes overlooked details in the Easter story. If you remember, last week we were looking at forgiveness, and following on from thinking about forgiveness, I was drawn in the direction of thinking about the people in the crowd. It made me wonder if any of the people in the crowd that had stood there shouting, "Crucify him," had claimed to be followers of Jesus. Had they been with everybody that had said Jesus was the Messiah? But just think for a minute. What might have happened if a disciple was in that crowd and had shouted out in a loud voice, "No, Jesus is innocent"? Well, obviously we can surmise that the outcome probably wouldn't have been good for the disciple in that particular situation. And of course, at times, it's sometimes safer and often easier just to keep quiet and go with the flow. Of course, the situation that Jesus was in was extreme, to say the least. But what about me, here and now? How often do I go along with the crowd just because it's easier? Just because I don't want to stand out? And if I do this, do I ever do this at the detriment of my faith and my beliefs? It may, of course, vary depending upon the company we're in. We naturally act differently with family and friends than, say, with work colleagues and our neighbours. The people that know us best will know what we think. But the challenge comes when we're with those who only have a limited time with us. So I was thinking, if I'm still in the workplace, or if I used to be in the workplace, do or did others know that I'm part of the church? When we consider this, it's not about "look at me" or "how good am I," or some other way of showing off, but rather we should be thinking to ourselves, am I living as a disciple? I can remember being in a work situation many years ago and hearing someone in the group who was quite loud and dominant refer to a church congregation as, "Oh, look at those God botherers," and then others started laughing. I just kept quiet. But nowadays, I probably wouldn't keep so quiet. But also, things have changed for me, things have changed for them. But there are times when we do dodge what we believe. So I'm just wondering, as I reflect this week, can I put myself into the crowd? Can I put myself in a situation where perhaps I would stand out? Or do I just keep quiet? And if I do just keep quiet, am I really able to consider myself to be a disciple of Christ?